Hi there, my name is John Finley, and this is my 6 month, you know, update to my 6 month update that I did 6 months ago. So this is kind of like my year update of DDP yoga and whatnot. If you haven't seen the first 6 months video that I did, 6 months ago, you can go check it out. And I think I'll put a link in the description below, and you can check it out for yourself to get an understanding of my story and whatnot. But in this video, I'm just gonna talk about where I am now, how I've been, and other things and whatnot, and what's gonna be for the future for me and my DDP yoga journey. So, first off, you can see that this is the jacket that I wore at the end of the last video. By the way, sorry for my throat. I'm a little hoarse today. I've come down with some man flu, so sorry about that. But going back to the jacket, this is the jacket I was wearing at the end of the last video that I did. Now, as you can see, it's a little too big for me now. This 3XL jacket is just not fitting for me anymore. I mean, it's still a great jacket. I mean, don't get me wrong. But, yeah. It doesn't fit my current stature. Like, my current build, essentially. I think, this one is a little more fitting, don't you think? I think so. Yeah, this is a medium, actually, and with this one, I can zip it up no problem. So yeah, that's how amazing my journey has been. I've gone from having that original goal of trying to get into that 3XL jacket and zipping that up. Now I'm wearing a medium version of that jacket, and that's mind blowing. But yeah, a little. If you haven't checked, granted, what's happened in the last 6 months to lead up to my year, my first year of ending my first year on DDP yoga. Well, with in November, I just didn't really think this would happen, but when I traveled down to Glasgow for a NXT live, not NXT, WWE live event. I had bought myself VIP tickets to be part of the VIP experience, and I got to meet three superstars, WWE superstars. I got to meet Seth Rollins, Mickey James, and the third one, I seriously didn't think I would actually meet him. The man whose jacket helped me change my way, to help me get that click in my head, to change who I was, and that was Finn Balor. The stars aligned so perfectly last year. Not only did I get to meet and see Diamond Dallas Page in person and tell him about my progress and whatnot, but I also got to meet Finn Balor, the man who, had he not been in WWE, I would not have had my inspiration to change myself. And I thanked him for it, and wow, that was just for a lack of a better word, amazeballs. It was amazing. It was fantastic. It was glorious. It was phenomenal. Other buzzwords. Um, so yeah. Uh, the following month, I would eventually hit my target weight goal of I think it was like 167 pounds. Yeah, 167 pounds. And with that goal now met and whatnot, uh, yeah, um, I was I was in right deep into my healthy BMI scale, and wow, it was amazing, and I was able to share my story on the DDPY website with the amazing team that's there, who put my story up and shared it with everyone else, and it was amazing that that got to be my end of year accomplishment, essentially. Being able to be healthy and hit my healthy goal um, within that point, and 2017 was amazing. Um, it was it was truly amazing. Now, um, the problem with having my story shared out is that you do get your fair share of detractors. Yes, you do get people who have been inspired by your story and whatnot, but you do get some people who see the base story and think, hang on, he's lost so much weight in such a short amount of time, he's just got to gain it all back. And when I noticed that, I basically just said, you know what? You don't know me. I don't know you. Don't assume anything. Because if you assume, it makes an ass out of you and me. And, but especially them, essentially. Because as the months went by, I continued to lose, weight. The lowest I would eventually be by month 11, I stood at 11 stone dead, which was 154 pounds. I've got my notes here just to remind me of where I was, and I was at that lowest point, and then now at month 12, 1 year later after I started, I'm now standing 162 pounds, which is 11 stone and 8 pounds. But even though I gained a bit, I'm not too disheartened because I'm still healthy. I am still in my healthy goal. I'm still in that healthy range, and I'm still fine in that healthy range. The only thing I probably did was indulge a little bit too much during that time. Maybe, I don't know. But another thing that I've noticed is obviously my muscles. Like the muscles in my calves and my legs and my arms. They're obviously a lot more, more revealing, essentially. So I feel as though that maybe my weight is equating to more muscle mass than anything else, because some people, as it said, muscle weighs more than fat. So I feel as though that it's my muscle mass that's taken into consideration. Now I haven't actually gotten. I haven't had a way of calculating what my body fat percentage is, but I do plan on doing that sometime down the line. I want to know what part of me is fat and what part of me is muscle, essentially. So I'm real, to understand where I am. Another thing, obviously, that's a small side effect, is the amount of loose skin and whatnot on my stomach. I still got a bit of pot belly as such. But I am going out of my way to try and flatten my stomach as much as possible naturally. Naturally, I'm trying several methods on that. I was given an oil by a bio oil by my mother, who suggested it to me, and it says it takes about 3 months to take effect. So I'm just gonna keep using that for 3 months and see how that goes, and keep at it and keep working on my abs as much as possible, doing red hot core and all that, because that's tends to be the best workout to do it. Sometimes I use strength builder a lot, because that has a really good core workout at the end of strength builder to help with the core, like core area and whatnot. So what is it? But no, that's what I'm focusing on for the future, for the next year or so, is to try to get my stomach flatter than it has been. At the moment, I've got a what was it? I was recently measured, and I have like a 32 inch waist, so that's great. And what was it? I've got like a 40-inch chest, which is even better. So, man, it's to know that I'm pretty much half the man I used to be is impressive. It really is, um, and to be able to share this journey with you who are watching this, whether that be friends, family, members of the closed DDP Yoga Facebook group, who are very supportive of everything that anyone does on that group, and I appreciate everything. Um, the I can't really think of anything else to say. I've done so much in just 1 year. I can't believe it's only been 1 year since I've been on this DDP yoga program, and I'm just so glad. I'm glad that I was able to change myself. Not for anyone. I changed myself for me. I wanted this. I needed to change myself for the better to get what I wanted, and now that I have it, I'm so grateful. I think that's the best word to say, is that I'm grateful. Yeah. But with all that said, the only downside, I mean, granted, now that I'm trying to, I'm just gonna continue on the program and whatnot. Some of my other goals, besides the getting my stomach flatter and whatnot, I want to one day go to Atlanta and go to the DDPY Performance Center and spend a week there to have it, to enjoy being with the DDPY team and being with Dallas and talking about my story there. I really want to go there one day. I don't know when that will be. Granted, Dallas is coming back to the UK this April, for the month of April, but sadly I won't be able to see him because he's in in a place called Frome, and I have no idea where that is. I am not if if the problem with me is that I'm not very good at travel. I like to travel to places that I know are central locations at, at points in the country. So I can go to Glasgow, I can go to Edinburgh, I can go to Birmingham, I can get to Manchester, I can get to London, because those are major cities that I know I can get to from where I am. But from yeah, I can't get there. Not not easily anyway. So yeah, kind of sucks. And I can't go to the Wales Comic Con either. So what you gotta do? And probably Diamond Dallas Page is gonna be shouting at me. It's like, no, you can't. Come on, come down. It's like, come down from the Highlands. But I can't. I'm sorry. It's like it's too far out for me. It's way too confusing for me. I'm sorry. But anyway, I do plan on meeting Dallas once again. I guarantee that I will meet him again, and I will be able to tell my story to him and again, you know, and it'll be. I just hopefully it'll be sooner rather than later. I do truly hope so, and I really want to go to the Performance Center. In fact, I really want to go to the motivational summit sometime down the line, because I feel as though that me as a sorry, me as a success story definitely deserves to be at that summit. I feel as though, and it's just a matter of time and money essentially, and most importantly that second one. So once I get a big lotto win, I'm coming to Atlanta. Don't you worry. uh, but yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up. Bottom line, I'm still healthy. I plan on keeping at doing my DDP yoga, keeping being gluten free and whatnot. Sticking to the program, for the rest of my life essentially. That's all I plan on doing now, is sticking to the program, because if it wasn't for the program, I would not be the man I am now. Simple as. And of course the future goals, being able to meet DDP again, to share more of my experience with him and the rest of the DDP yoga team, and to end this video, I want to say thank you. Thank you to everyone who's seen my progress, who have been supportive, both friends, family, members of the DDPY community, who have seen my progress, to see my posts and whatnot. Thank you. Yeah, a little emotional here, but yeah, that's me. But no, I am truly grateful for everything, and here's to another year and beyond, because this is a never-ending journey. This is not gonna end here. Count on it. Anyway, dear. I've been John Finley. This has been a year update on my DDPY, and yeah, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again sometime soon. Take care. Bye bye.